Hello from Patina Farm. A lot of you have been asking for tours of the inside of our house. And so I thought today might be a good day while my hair hasn't grown out and still looks fairly decent and the house isn't in complete disarray. So why don't you come on in? For those of you who have read our book, Patina Farm, you'll notice that things have changed a little bit inside. That's kind of what happens with our house. We mix things up, things go to clients or they sell, and that's kind of the fun part about decorating with the things you love, because they can go from different rooms, you can give them to clients or whatever, and you just kind of mix it up. So right now, the focal point in our house is really this velour tapestry. It's from Belgium, and it kind of creates the color scheme for the entire house and the mood. I love all the earthy tones, and it really reflects what's going on outside our house. You'll notice that our house has a lot of glass, so the indoors and outdoors really kind of flow together. We also have a lot of tapestry pillows that provide accent color too. That was from a tapestry that was kind of in bad shape, so we just turned it into pillows. We sold our last Swedish bench, and so now we have another one, and we just made a little cushion for it out of some washed linen. I'm definitely not a complete maximalist, but I'm not a minimalist either. I kind of like a balance. So there are there's some surfaces that don't have a ton of things on them, but then when I have like this old cabinet, which I just love the colors inside, I wanted to open up the cabinet and do some sort of display of some of my favorite things. So this cabinet has a bunch of antique books and some just, kind of architectural little gilt elements, and just kind of things I've collected that I love, and it becomes a great focal point, especially when there's like small things in this and then it juxtaposes next to it with this huge tapestry. So anyway, we don't have a lot of color in our house, but we do have a lot of texture. So there's a lot of nubby linens, there's the great leather chairs that have an amazing patina on them. There's the little log chair next to our bar. That's kind of charming, but it's also kind of a balance of masculine and feminine. In our first book, Patina Style, we kind of explain our design philosophy and how it is this kind of balance of yin and yang, masculine, feminine, like the leather, and being a little bit more masculine or strong, strength, and then the Swedish pieces having a little bit more curve and femininity. We like to repurpose things, so like this piece that I bought from Jeanette Whitson at Garden Variety is right now being used as our bar, and I just loved how the color worked with what the other colors in the tapestry. It's just a magnificent piece. And then there's always something that we fall in love with that's kind of quirky. What are these things called again? Oh God, I forget what they're called. But anyway, we found it at a antique show in, I believe it was Texas, Houston, and we just loved it. And so it's become a focal point in this area, just below some of Steve's beautiful paintings and some paintings done by Jennifer Moses and Michael Abrams, who we love. They made a great little grouping here. So I guess I am a maximalist when it comes to our mantelscapes. This one is always evolving as well. I love using old garden elements, and this little boy has found his way up here right now. He's from a wonderful antique dealer, The Complete Flea, which we absolutely love, out of Atlanta. And then some of these little gilt pieces, and then right now we're just loving all the flowers out of the garden. We planted a wildflower meadow and it's starting to bloom, so we're cutting a lot of flowers from the meadow and bringing them inside. We just recently covered our dining chairs with this mohair. We pulled, again, another color out of the tapestry. And I love mohair because it's very forgiving. It cleans really easily, and it's really comfortable. So we covered the two end chairs in that, and then we have these French leather chairs that go on the side of the table. So, oh, and then we have this area over here that hasn't really changed much from the book, I don't think. This is a piece that has found its way into a lot of our houses. You know, our previous house it was in, we found it, gosh, maybe 10 years ago at the Santa Monica flea market, and I just loved the textures. You know, it's part embroidery, part paint. It's just a crazy thing, but it makes a wonderful little focal point here. And then a lot of plaster pieces from Steve's family's Giannetti Studio, plaster studio back in Washington, D.C. You know, we just have a little homage to Steve's heritage over here. And then this piece was outside. You can tell that a lot of the, we left all the vines growing on it, or what's left of it. And we, rather than pull it off, we just left the vines there. I love how it kind of feels like that, blurring that line from inside and outside. And then, of course, we are always bringing plants in from outside as well. Right now we have a couple olive trees, small olive trees inside. These will go outside soon. They need to be put inside and outside so that they get sun, otherwise they will die. A lot of people ask that question. If we keep our trees inside all the time, we don't. We have to switch them up. Oh, and I love using outdoor lanterns for lights. This one is supposed to be a hanging lantern, but we just use it as a table lamp. And again, blurring that indoor-outdoor feeling here. So I think that's about it for this room. If you want to see more about how we developed the space and how we designed our house, we have Patina Farm that tells the story of the building of our house. We also have Patina Style that kind of explains our whole design philosophy. And of course, our latest book, Patina Living, that talks about designing the gardens and the animal areas as well. They're all available on our website as well as barnesandnoble.com. I think Amazon is out of Patina Living right now, but the other two books are available, but they are available on our website as well. Please feel free to ask questions in the comment section of this Instagram post. And we'll do this again, so hopefully I can answer questions that way as well. Have a great day and be well. Goodbye from Patina Farm.